What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up? We are here, day 2 of the NFL draft. I'm so excited. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock, pick 33. 49ers are 10 picks away from their first pick of the second round. We got pick 43 coming up. We'll go live into that, talk about a little bit, and then I'll end for a little bit, and I'll come back later. But, yeah, 49ers are 10 picks away. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock. Everybody thinks they're going to take Shedeur. They're going to take Shedeur. We'll see how it goes. I'm hyped up. I know you guys are hyped up. Day 2, NFL draft. We are here. Let's go, baby. Oh, man. I wonder who the Browns are going to pick. Who are the Browns going to pick? Is it going to be Shedeur? They're going to take a quarterback? They're going to take, it's crazy. If they take Shedeur, then guess what? They didn't even need a trade yesterday, or they didn't even need to worry about it. And they got to trade and get Mason Graham. So we'll see. Happy Friday, says Throwback. What's good? I'm good. I'm happy today. It's the NFL draft, day 2. Niners got 3 picks unless they make some trades. Here they come. Goodell's out there. Let me get my remote. Turn the volume up a little bit. Welcome, everybody. How we doing? Round 2, baby. Wow. Here we go. Round 2. Excited. Who are we going to take? What's my grade on Mykel Williams? I'd say about a B+. That's the grade I gave it, a B+. I like that. High upside, good run stuffer. Niners sucked against the run. He's 20 years old. He's going to come in, and I think he's moldable. He just seems eager. Like I said, big ceiling, high ceiling. Fasuric and Salah they love him. Yes, sir. Throwback says, I see some Frank Clark or a Menahu and Mykel Williams. Ooh, I like it. What's up, Debbie? What position do we address first? I think defensive tackle. I think we'll go on defensive tackle. Here we go, round 2. I think we take defensive tackle first round. Cleveland Browns on the clock. We all know Julian Peterson is announcing the pick for the 49ers. Former 49ers linebacker Julian Peterson. You guys remember him back in the day before they had Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman and all them dogs. Julian Peterson was a stud, man. Stud linebacker. Then he went to Seattle in free agency. I remember I was so pissed off. But Julian Peterson will be calling the picks for the 49ers. Pretty cool. You were wondering why I was late. No, I just had to go grab my AirPods. My phone's going to go crazy, and I just rather not deal with all the noise. The click, clack, clickety, clack. I don't want to turn my notifications off, but I gotta use the AirPods so you guys don't hear all the noise. And I mean, still probably can hear some of it. What do you guys think? What's your grade on Mykel Williams? You heard my grade. You've seen my take. I was on live earlier. I said it. I talked about it last night. I mean, I give it a pretty solid B+. What do you guys think? What is your grade on Mykel Williams? I like I said, I think he has high upside. He's a good, edge setter. He can stuff the run. He's got the ability to learn and develop as a pass rusher. I think someone in here, I think Throwback says he's like a Frank Clark type player. Yeah, I can see that. Good player. We got A from Jalal. We got A from Debtopia. You guys drop your grades in there. Who do we think the Browns are taking, huh? Let's see. Let's see if the picks are out. Pick to click. Let's take a look at. I'm just scrolling through Twitter. Donovan Jackson said his cat's name is Leonardo DiCaprio. We got A+ from Throwback. We got an A- from Jaden. Okay. Teams are trying to trade. Mike Garofalo said teams have called, but no trade out. Browns are staying put at pick 33. Oh, the pick is in. Pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. Browns did not trade 33. They're going to pick, despite interest from several teams. They were trying to trade. They were trying to trade the Browns. We're still doing 10-minute clocks here on round 2. This is absolutely crazy. It's crazy. NFL Network says the closest and most realistic landing spot for Shedeur Sanders is the Raiders. Browns are pick is in. We don't know what the pick is yet. What is the damn pick? Pick is in. The Browns select Carson Schweinsinger with the 33rd overall pick. Carson Schweinsinger. They did not go. Wow. Linebacker, by the way. Linebacker. Carson Schweinsinger. That's how the second round starts. They did not go with Shedeur. They went for a linebacker. They are stacking the defense. Carson Schweinsinger. He had 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 18 pressures last year. You don't believe me? Here. See the pick for yourself. It's coming. It's crazy. They didn't go Shedeur. Wow. There it is. Carson Schweinsinger. Schweinsinger. I can't even pronounce his name. Schweinsinger. Swishy. Say that 5 times fast. I can't say it 5 times fast. Carson Schweinsinger. Schweinsinger. Browns take UCLA linebacker Carson Schweinsinger. I think the 49ers love his teammate Kane Medrano, who's the fastest linebacker in this draft. That's from Lombardi. Okay, good to know. Balderdash. It is Balderdash. That's crazy, man. Shedeur, is he ever going to get drafted? Like, I was thinking about it. Is there any really teams that need a quarterback? I guess the Saints. You could say the Browns, but they're okay with not having a quarterback. And then they have what other team may need a quarterback? I guess the Jets, but I don't know. Aaron Glenn's kind of he's kind of a doofus. It's kind of not doofus. I feel like Aaron Glenn's like an angry guy. He seems like a mean guy. I don't know if I'd want to play under him. I guess the Saints. Kellen Moore, would you want to play under Kellen Moore? I mean, at this point, do what you got to do. Oh, Texans, here we go. Texans, they made their pick. The Texans are selecting Iowa State wide receiver Jaden Higgins at 34, a big body receiver for CJ Stroud. They need receivers. Makes sense. You got to keep giving Stroud weapons. You know, last year, all his players got hurt, basically. So the Texans are selecting Iowa State wide receiver Jaden Higgins at number 34. It's a smart pick for them. All right. We're getting closer to our pick. Getting close, getting close. Texans pick is in. Yeah, we just said it. Who do you guys want with this pick? Who do you guys want at this pick? Yeah, Texans took Iowa State wide receiver Jaden Higgins. Mike Green. Jaden says Mike Green. Ursari says Jalal. Those are two good picks. Those would be fantastic. See if they make it to us. There it is. They're announcing the pick. Sanders might not get drafted. He might not. He might become like Mr. Irrelevant. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Jaden Higgins, that's the pick. That's tough, man, for Shador. Yeah, I don't know. Mike Green, Will Johnson. Will Johnson's still there. All right. Seahawks have traded up. Seahawks have traded up to the number 35 pick. Seahawks make a trade, baby. Seahawks have traded up, ladies and gentlemen. The second round is starting off a lot more fast-paced. Obviously, you know, these teams have had a little bit more time. They know they know who they want. I think the board's going to fall a little quick. Who do I want with our next pick? Man, Mike Green would be pretty damn good. There's that defensive tackle from South Carolina, JT Sanders. I really like. I think he'd be a great pick. Norman, the tackle or the defensive tackle from Tennessee. There's some good players available, man. There's a lot. Will Johnson, what if he falls at me? I'd take Will Johnson at this point. I know he's got some knee injury, risk right now. But I mean, damn, is it that bad? Is it that bad that he's sliding? I don't know. No, let's see. Let's see what Seattle does here. Stream East doesn't have the draft. That's wild, BH. That's crazy that they don't have the draft. They should. They should have Raw. They should have SmackDown tonight, basketball game. They should have it all, man. I gotta plug up all my other stuff. Shit. Charge all my other stuff. Later I might need to charge up. I didn't charge all my stuff today. Trey Amos. Yeah, Jaden. Trey Amos. I totally forgot about that guy. I think he'd be a fantastic pick to click. Yeah, we'll stay live until the pick. We'll talk about it after we post about it, and then I'll go live a little later. I got a couple things I gotta do while I'm watching this draft. Hey, I do some paperwork I forgot to do earlier. Here we go. Seahawks traded up. We're waiting for that pick. Oh man, Michael Williams, I like this guy. They just posted. So they just said get to know Michael Williams. I think Tracy Sandler's asking him the questions. He says if he was in the WWE, who would he pick for his tag team partner? He says George Kittle. Of course, George Kittle. He says he's excited to play with Nick Bosa. His bucket list in the Bay is to go to the Golden Gate Bridge. And he says one of the worst, his least favorite thing, one of his pet peeves is waiting in line for amusement park rides like Disneyland and Six Flags. And I absolutely hate that. This guy, I love that because I hate waiting in lines. I always get the fast pass. I always get the golden. I don't care how much money it is. I pay for it because I'm not trying to wait in a damn line. If I go to Disneyland, I'm not waiting 2 or 3 hours for a line. I remember when I was a kid and I used to go with my mom. We used to wait. I remember Indiana Jones when it was brand new, spanking new, never been, at the park. And we waited 3.5 hours for the damn ride. My mom's like, no, we got to get out. We've been waiting. I was like, Mom, we waited an hour. And then it was 2 hours. She goes, I'm tired of waiting. I said, we've waited this long. We're going to wait the rest. I don't care how much it goes. And I was so irritated. We were all irritated. And I remember that moment, vivid memory. I said, look, when I get older, anytime I come to this damn park or any amusement park, I'm not paying to wait in line. I am paying to get a fast pass. And now every time I go to an amusement park, sell me that damn fast pass. What's up? How we doing? A solid second day of the draft. I'm hoping we have a solid second day of the draft. Appreciate that. Let's see. The pick for here it is. Seahawks have traded up and they're taking South Carolina safety Nick Emenwari. There you go. Nick Emenwari is the pick to click for the Seattle Seahawks. So they took safety. Boom. Oh, wow. The Browns already took their next pick. The Browns up. Jesus, this is moving quick. The Browns. Okay, so the safety. Sorry, so the Seahawks took South Carolina safety Nick Emenwari. And let's see. I think the Browns made their pick. The Browns are selecting Ohio State running back Quinshon Judkins. Quinshon Judkins is going to the Browns at pick 36. Wow. Shador is still on the board, bro. Holy smokes. Bro, Jordan Schultz, someone in his comments says, you're fiending. They're not even on pick 35th. 35th. Yikes. So the Seahawks picked South Carolina safety Nick Emenwari. The Browns selected Ohio State running back Quinshon Judkins. Jesus. Richard Sherman in the green and blue. I can't believe Sherman pulled up with Seattle colors. That's sick. Wow. I think we got like 7 more picks till us. It's raining. He better change his outfit. He better change that damn outfit. Is it raining over there? Wow. Ewan Moore was your top 3. Let's see. That's a great pick for Seattle, though. It's a great pick. You live here in the Bay Area? Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked out my window. It was raining this morning. But I haven't been out. I don't have my windows open. Maybe I should take a look. Should I take a look at the rain? Let's see. Is it raining? Is it raining? It's not raining where I'm at. It's not raining where I'm at. No rain out here. There's no rain in San Jose, in Campbell, California. Campbell. It's raining in San Carlos. Okay. It's not raining. It rained earlier this morning, but it's not raining anymore. So Quinshon Judkins, Ohio State running back, stays in Cleveland, and he goes to Cleveland. Shador, he ain't ever. Wow, another. That's tough. Shador watch. They call him the Shador watch. That's crazy. So that's pick 36. They're on 37, and they got 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 7 picks until the Niners. Let's see, Campbell still got the drive-ins down there on Winchester. Yeah, they still do. Oh, that's throwback. They still do, but nobody goes there. There's another movie theater right there. I mean, you got the one at the Prune Yard, right? There's a theater at the Prune Yard, and then like down, I don't even know what street it's on, but there's like a nice like theater that they have. They show movies for like $5, man, every day. If you hit matinee, you get $5 movies, no matter what day it is. So that's where I usually go on the weekends. If there's a big movie, Saturday, boom, we hit it up like at 3:00. Get that little matinee, $5, man, and then you hit up whatever food you get. And then there's like a dollar store right close to it, and then you get you go buy some candy, whatever you want, because they be charging you an arm and a leg for everything else. Go buy the popcorn, spend a little for the popcorn. But yeah, $5 for a movie, you can't beat that, man. I remember those drive-ins, though. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love going to a drive-in. Not as much anymore. Tight end from the LSU, says the Raiders. They might get the Bowling Green tight end, the guy that the Niners, Flanagan, the guy that we've been looking at. Maybe they get him. I think Raiders would take another tight end. I mean, you got Brock Bowers, but 2 tight ends would be crazy out there. Genty, and then you got Pete Carroll, man. He likes those big packages. Genty was a good pick for the Raiders, man. That guy's a dog. And, you know, Pete Carroll, Reggie Bush, Marshawn Lynch. Now you got Genty. He likes those premium running backs. Goldrush says, okay, I get it about Williams. What about Brock's contract? We posted so much about Williams because we're waiting for the next pick. That's all the content we have. But you're right. Brock's contract, that's the next step. They're close. You know, Adam Schefter yesterday says he thinks it's going to be close to Jared Goff's contract, which would be $53 million a year. I think it's a good sign that, right, Brock has showed up to OTAs and stuff. So I think his contract will be getting done. I don't think there's any issues. Boom, trade. Dolphins trade up. Dolphins trade up. Here we go. We cooking. So the Dolphins are trading up with the Raiders. The Raiders and the Dolphins trade. So the Dolphins took the 37th pick, baby. Wow. Here we go. We're getting closer to the Niners. Dolphins traded up for the pick. What's the pick going to be? We didn't get his receiver he wanted, so he's not signing anymore. Oh, come on now. That's crazy. He should show up either way. Yeah, I mean, he should, but it's not mandatory. So, I mean, most players don't show up, right? But I think it's a good sign that he showed up and he's like trying to say, like, yo, I'm here to play. I'm here to be the guy. I'm your leader. I'm your captain. He's been training with Ricky Pearsall. He's been training with George Kittle, right, over the last couple of weeks. So, it's a good sign. Brock's not that type of guy that's going to listen to the outside noise and stuff. I mean, John Lynch said it. He says Brock Purdy's the type of guy that doesn't listen to other people's influence. He's going to listen to himself. And himself told him to go to training or OTA. So, yeah, big leadership qualities, man. He's a team player. He's a captain. He's 100% a captain. Anthony says it shows that you're a team member, a team player for sure. I wonder if the 49ers should trade up, says Timothy. I don't get the sense they will because they've been harping on how deep this draft is. They want the depth. They got 10 players left in this draft. I think they're going to try to utilize as many of those draft picks. Like, Niners have some holes, right, to fill. And I think they're going to utilize as many picks as they can. So, Mike Greedy says, Mike Green not getting past New England? Probably not. So the Dolphins traded the second-round pick, 37th, and a fifth-round pick, 143rd, to the Raiders. They get pick 48, 98, and a fourth-round pick, 135. So they swapped some picks. Raiders get an extra pick, move back, and the Dolphins go up to 37. So let's see who they took. Let's see who the Raiders took. The Dolphins took. Dolphins draft. They just drafted offensive tackle Jonah Savina. Yeah, Arizona offensive tackle Jonah Savina. Wow. Boom. Patriots are on the clock now. Dolphins traded up with the Raiders, their second tackle, selecting tackle Jonah Savina. Savina. I butchered the name. That's a good player. He's kind of got those Mike Iupati vibes. Yeah, they just said it. Offensive line board is running dry. The offensive line board is running dry. Are the Niners going to go for an offensive lineman? Eee! The O-line board is running dry. Boom, trade, Dolphins. So, yeah, the Dolphins, we talked about that. Wow. Okay, we're getting close. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting absolutely nervous right now. Who are they picking? Samoan Beast. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they got Jonah before the Niners and Bears could. That's absolutely Raymond. Arizona guard. Yeah, they listed him as guard. Kind of play a little bit of everything on the line. It seems he's a beast, man. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Getting close, baby. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, the 49ers are getting new uniforms this year. The San Francisco new initiative. Holy shit. Holy crap. Trying to find a picture to use for this. 49ers are going to have new. Hold on. I'll read this in a minute. They just posted this. Whoa, we're getting new jerseys this year, new uniforms. Holy moly, mackerel. I got to find a good picture. Shit. Even though these innovations are microscopic, they could have your fingerprints all over them. Oh man, I don't have a picture of a helmet to use. This is not good. Where can I find it? Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Probably different. I don't know. They didn't post a picture of them. Hold up. They didn't post a picture of them, so they haven't unveiled them yet. So. Let's see. Okay, so 49ers to debut new Nike uniforms as part of NFL's Rivalries program. The San Francisco 49ers will suit up in a bold new look this season as part of Rivalries, and new initiative from the NFL and Nike that highlights iconic division matchups with custom uniforms and fan gear. Over the next 4 seasons, the Rivalries program will bring fresh designs and energy to the NFL rivalry games. One of the first teams to participate, along with the NFC East, West, and AFC East. His new uniform is rooted in the spirit and identity of local community. So we'll see. Wow. Yeah, their version of City Connects. Absolutely. That's it. That's their City Connect jerseys, basically. Oh, that's it. You hit the nail on the head. Oh, wow. Trayvon Henderson gets selected. post this on the page. Post this on the page. It's basically City Connect jerseys. You're right. It's going to be weird. It's going to look ugly. They're going to look, I hope they're not ugly. I hope they're not ugly, bro. Hold up. The Giants one is rough. Yeah, you're right. NFL equals money. They like that. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Patriots.
Community partners funded by the NFL Foundation. The NFL and Special Olympics team up to provide opportunities for athletes of all ages and abilities to get active, to beautify like football.
Okay, so here we go. We're getting closer to the Niners pick. Getting closer to the Niners pick.
With the 38th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Travion Henderson. To New England, Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson to bring Polly selection.
All right, here we go. We're getting closer. Travion Henderson, a good pick. Okay, let's see. That's a good pick, Travion Henderson. Yeah, so the Niners are getting City Connect jerseys, basically. What do you guys think? City Connect? They better not make them like the Giant City Connects. Those Giant City Connects they're not good. I don't like them. I like the Warrior City Connect jerseys. I don't know if you guys do. I like the Warrior City Connects, but the City Connects for the Giants, that's not it. We'll see. Wow. Yeah, the Giants one is rough. I saw a version. Hopefully it's not it. Really ugly. I hope they're not. Bro, these Niner fans, you have to make sure that these jerseys are done nice, because Niner fans are going to rip the piss and shit out of these jerseys. Excuse my language. They will rip these jerseys apart. You know how it is? Remember those black and red jerseys? I liked them. I thought they were pretty cool. But Niner fans, the majority of Niner fans, if you ask them anytime I post about that, they do not like those jerseys. Oh, man. So I think the consensus is those jerseys were not good. They were too, a lot of people said they need more gold. They didn't represent the Niners, things like that. So if you mess up these jerseys, it's going to be ugly. Red camo. It has the Golden Gate Bridge on the numbers. Does it? I don't know how I feel about that. I became a Warriors fan when I moved to the Bay. It's just plain and simple. They looked basic, yeah. Black and red were cool. I like the black and red, but I get it. A lot of people thought they were basic. They were perceived differently if they were Super Bowl contending at the time. That's true. I mean, also, yeah, those black and red jerseys, they kind of represent really bad times. You know, they were bad times. Absolutely, yeah. No, pick 39 is in. We are close. I am nervous. Josina Anderson, a bunch of these prospect running backs owe Saquon Barkley a cut of that chat. What about Christian McCaffrey? You think he didn't help save running backs? You think that Christian McCaffrey didn't put running backs on the board? Before Saquon Barkley made it cool to be a running back last year, people forget Saquon Barkley kind of did the same thing. Bro, when Josina Anderson, she needs to chill, bro. What does this have to do with Saquon Barkley that these running backs are getting drafted? It's not. I can't. Josina Anderson just be tweeting some weird. Take that tweet back. Delete that tweet. What about Christian McCaffrey, man? What about CMC? My guy's a dog. Did you not see what he did over the last couple of years, bro? Breathe. I ain't gonna breathe. Candlestick idea is kind of legit. We'll see. Yeah, CMC sparked that position, bro. He put that position back on the map. The year before, Saquon, I get it. Saquon had a heck of a season. But this man, CMC, won Offensive Player of the Year. He was on the Madden cover, which we ain't going to talk about that. He was a dog, man. He had a hell of a season. We got our Vontae Mack yesterday, who will be our Ray Jennings. I love the draft day references. We got to keep using the references, man. Vontae Mack, no matter what. Oh, these Michael Williams draft day photos are freaking fantastic. They keep posting them. I want to post these, but, we got a new draft pick to worry about. He looking good, though. It's his draft day photo. Look at Michael Williams. He looking sharp. He's a sharp-dressed man. Sharp-dressed man. The Bears took Luther Burden with the 39th pick. Okay, 3 picks away. Luther Burden, tweet sent. There it is. Luther Burden, wide receiver, Missouri. Okay. So that means the Bears. Okay, so that means the Bryce Young trade is officially complete. The Bears have selected Missouri wide receiver Luther Burden, the last of the selection they originally received from the Carolina over 2 years. Wow.
First round, if you're going to use that comparison on the bottom of the screen, AJ Moore, funny how this always happens. These guys end up being teammates, but it's because of the one who's after the jet. I mean, with the love for who they've already got, now you get another one. You've got playmakers who can get work, but also guys who can make you miss and create after the catch. You see some incredible body control of him down the field when you watch the.
Am I going to any of the Warriors home games? No. Do you understand that I am a bad luck charm this year? I don't know if you know, if you've been following my journey with the Warriors this year on my personal page. Every time I go to a game this year, the Warriors have lost. All my friends, everybody has messaged me, stay the hell away from the Warriors game. Don't go to Chase Center, Raj. I'm sorry. I want to go so bad on Monday. I want to go so bad to game 4. It hurts not to get to go, but every time I've went to a game this year, they literally lost. They blew it. They blew the game, or they lost in dramatic fashion. Do you guys remember Christmas game buzzer beater, Austin Reeves? Yeah, I was there. I was the reason the Warriors lost. A couple other games this year, they lost in dramatic fashion. Do you remember the Clippers last game of the season? Overtime stunner. Yeah, I was there. The Warriors were up by double digits, and I was there. They lost. A couple other games too. Denver Nuggets. You remember the Warriors were cooking them? Do you remember what's that dude? Aaron Gordon went off for a career high. I was there, and it's my fault. So I'm not going to any home games in the playoffs as much as I want to. I need to sage my house and sage myself before I go to a Warriors game. So there you go. Everybody told me. I got so many messages. Like, I know I'm not jinxed, but do you understand how disrespected I felt? It was so crazy. Like, as soon as one of my friends, my story, I showed the Warriors my seats and stuff, the pictures of me at the Warriors game. She said as soon as she saw my story, she goes, I knew the damn Warriors were losing. Stay away. I was like, what kind of friend are you? What kind of friends are you? Do I really have friends if they tell me that stuff? It's crazy. You got to go to a game when it's safe. It's not safe when I'm there. Who do you think will be our Ray Jennings? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're going defensive tackle, though, for sure. For sure they're going defensive tackle. Who is it going to be, though? I don't know. See what Matt Mayoko, he posted a few people that he thinks it could be. The guy doesn't know any. He hasn't got anything right this season. Ursary, Ariante Ursary, Darius Alexander from Toledo. Yeah, Toledo defensive tackle. He's a guy. Will Johnson? Green? Maybe Mike Green? Eesh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Who's it going to be? Oh. Boom. Quarterback alert. Quarterback alert. Quarterback alert. The Saints just drafted a quarterback. The Saints just drafted a quarterback. The Jets are on the clock. The Saints have selected Louisville quarterback Tyler Sha. Tyler Sha has been selected by the Saints has selected the Louisville quarterback Tyler Sha. The Jets are on the clock. The 49ers have one more pick. Oh my God, who's it going to be? Oh boy, who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? We are this close to the 49ers pick. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Jeez, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Sanders is falling big time, bro. He's Cook City. He Cook City. It is bad news looking at that. Boom. Dang, Saints. Saints just picked quarterback Tyler Sha. Wow, no Shador. They're about to shit their pants on TV. Watch. Wow. Wow. Greedy says no pocket presence. Yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking that he's just he's like a Nepo. He's just entitled. A lot of people say that stuff about him. I don't know. Maybe it is the pocket presence. That's probably it. Final predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Drop your final prediction down below. We are so close. I say the 49ers are going to go, I want to say defensive tackle because, right, the defensive tackle makes sense here. I got to say defensive tackle. But, shit, if Mike Green is available at this pick, I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to say Mike Green. That's the pick to click. You get Mike Green and Michael Williams. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Michael, Mike Green, Nick Bosa. Jesus. Sammy Sosa, Warriors in 5 at that point. Come on, dude. Mike Green, final pick. Mike Green. My boy Ryan says Oladeja. Big Paco says the OT from Minnesota. Brian says Will Johnson. DT, I don't know. Oh, did I see the jersey? No, I haven't seen it anywhere. I've been looking at the draft. Whew. Trade. Oh, the trade. The Bills just traded up to 41 with the Bears. The Bills just traded the. Oh my God. It's insane, dude. I'm getting nervous, dude. I'm getting so nervous, man. Who are we getting? Oh my God, we just got. I saw a trade and I thought it was the Niners. No, it's not though. Oh my God. Shador getting cooked, bro. I feel bad for Shador. Oh man. Kyle wants a back. He wants a running back. Kyle wants a running back. Ah! Anthony said it's on him. Yeah, I agree. Trade more in the back end of the second round, maybe. You don't mind a trade back? I can't believe the Bears traded out of that pick, man. What are they doing? I guess. I don't know. I'm not a GM. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be able to figure it out. Use my picks. Imagine Sanders becomes Mr. Irrelevant, says Lionel. Remember, I said that yesterday. I said, what if he becomes Mr. Irrelevant? Could you imagine? I don't think he will, but imagine. It's the last pick of the draft, and someone just picks Shador. That would be the biggest fall from grace. He was projected to be a top 3 pick. Undrafted. That would be sad, man. Jerry Jones, yeah, I can see it.
So if I look at my top 50, a couple guys here. You're looking at Jalen Nolan from Iowa State. You've got Jack Nash from TCU. You've got Kyle Williams from Washington State. Those would be the 3 highest rated receivers I have at this point. So the pick was in for the Buffalo Bills who only won the last 5.
I'm reading the comments on the what people are thinking about this jersey, the jersey 49er jersey. My boy Nick from Chubby's, he says, please, no City Connect vibes. He don't want them. 49ers Empire Indiana says, we need an all red uni. They need to bring back the black and red. Okay, somebody liked them. We just want the 94-30. We just want the 94 throwbacks, big dog. Somebody comment, this has City Connect vibes all over it. Oh man, all black and a black helmet with the red logo and face mask would go hard. We'll have to post something later this week after the draft. You know, I'll cook something up with like a, do you think these jerseys are dope or something? Get a little engagement from it. We'll cook it up. But right now we got focus on draft. But we'll see. Niners will draft Milroe and play him at running back. That'd be crazy, crazy work. Okay, here are some of these people. Here are some people: Darius Alexander, Alfred Collins, Omar Norman Lott, Ariante Essery, Anthony Belton, Charles Grant, Pooh Paul, Jeffrey Bassett. Jeffrey Bassett could be a player that the 49ers take here. Jeez, look at this. Sleeper NFL posted. This is Mel Kiper reacting to Shador getting passed again. He's having. I can't see the picture. The lighting is bad. He's got the heartburn meme. The guy with the heartburn. The meme. That's Mel Kiper. That's crazy. Oh damn! The Bills just took the guy one of the guys I thought the Niners could get. The Bills just drafted South Carolina TJ Sanders after trading up. This probably was a guy that the Niners had on their board. They just drafted TJ Sanders. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I think the 40. Yeah, here it is. That's a good pick. I thought the Niners would look into maybe that was one of the D tackles I thought they could get here. Very good player. Very good player. Good pick. Pick to click. Pick to click. Raj says, Sahaj says, don't trust Matt. Remember what happened in free agency? Yeah, trust me. I'm not trusting Matt at all anymore. Mayoka has made so many predictions, and I respect it. He's a heck of a guy. He's a great reporter. He's amazing at what he does. But his predictions, I ain't trusting any one of his predictions. Every free agency prediction he made, every free agent he thought the Niners were going to get, it didn't happen. So I agree with you, my boy. We ain't trusting any of his predictions there. All right, Julia says, I'm calling it Tate Rattledge at 43. Okay, my boy. Let's see. You think they take the receiver? Oh, the Niners are on the clock. The Niners on the clock. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 49ers on the clock. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The tight end. Oh, the Jets just took Mason Taylor, tight end. Okay. Who are we drafting? Who are we drafting, my boys? Who we getting? Who we going? Who we going? Who we getting? Who we getting?
Old news, but artificial intelligence, that's the future. Picture your perfect
Oh, Jed York just said trenches. Jed York just said trenches. Jed York just said trenches. He said so many choices. Wonder what we're going to do next. Trenches. Jed York just teased it. He said trenches. Oh, shit. Where are we going? Where are we going? Jed York just tweeted trenches. He just tweeted trenches. Oh, shit. Who are we getting? Niners. Jed York just tweeted trenches. Ah! Don't say anything. I'll post it, but oh, shit. Here we go. 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 Oh, we have. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it. Yeah, let me say it. Okay. They haven't made the pick yet. They haven't made the pick, just so you know.
Shador Sanders, as you mentioned, the Sanders who has not yet tonight. Shador Sanders is potential not a start. So the team coming up here will work on the backup quarterback to put it up right in the middle. The Dallas Cowboys have the Indianapolis Colts who have an open quarterback competition. Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. They have done a ton of quarterback homework. And then number 48, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. Remember, obviously, they traded back in the round. They are still considering Shador Sanders. We will see where he ends up going, if not the Steelers. I mean, of course, mentioned that if the Rams are in that, looking over the steering wheel on the run department, they do choose after the Colts. So the Rams are 46th overall at this point. The Jets, we've been waiting to come back for commercial.
Who are the Niners taking? Who are the Niners taking? They still haven't released it. Jesus Christ. Just say give me the pick. All right, I'm gonna say it. You guys, some people, oh man, they haven't announced it yet. Nobody's tweeted it yet. So nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Who is it? Who is it? He said muting it right now. Ah, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh my God, Jesus. Niners are on the clock. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock. Ah, I'm so nervous, dude. What the hell are we doing? Oh my God. Can you just, this is getting intense. It's getting intense. Oh my God, this is driving me insane. This is the longest minute. Who's it gonna be?
Jerry Rucker is the starter right now. He's going to come in right away, Mason Taylor. It can be hard to be the starting tight end.
They're not. You don't think they're taking Green? Let's see. Made the choice. Pick is in. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, Alfred, you got a tackle, defensive tackle, baby. Let's go. Texas tackle, defensive tackle. Alfred Collins, dope. I told you they needed a defensive tackle. I figured that's the move they were going to go, baby. That's a pick to click right there. Defensive tackle. Let's go, man. He's a big boy. He's a big guy. Jesus, this guy's a monster. A freaking monster. Got to make the pick. Got to pick the click. That's it. Alfred Collins, baby. Defensive tackle. This guy's a freaking monster. Hog Molly. Call him what you want. They needed some hog mollies up front, and they got one. Defensive tackle. That's what they needed, man. That's what they needed. Defensive tackle, baby. There it is. There it is. We're going to post it up. Alfred Collins. There it is, baby. The 49ers have selected Texas defect number 43. All right. There it is. There it is. Alfred Collins, baby. What do you guys think? They got a big hog molly. I like it. Alfred Collins, you get some nasty big boy up in the middle. You got another trench. You got yesterday, Michael Williams. You absolutely have revamped this defensive line. Woo! You replace Hargrave. You replace Leonard Floyd. Good pick. Good pick, baby. Trenches are booking up. Alfred Collins, man. I think this was a great pick to click, baby. This was a good pick to me. Yeah. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Good pick. Good pick. They just stacking the trenches, baby. I love it. Let's go follow them on social media. There it is, Alfred Collins. There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Welcome to the Bay. This guy's a freaking monster, man. Look how big this dude is. He's larger than my fucking life, dude. This is what they call a hog molly, ladies and gentlemen. Great pick, hog molly, big defensive presence. Woo! Let's go, man. Let's go. Alfred Collins, you are an eye. We replacing Collins with another Collins. Let's go! I love that shit, man. That's a fucking absolutely love that, baby. I love that, baby. I love it. It's our next pick, 75. 75, baby. Next pick is 75. It's tonight. We got 2 more picks tonight, guys. Love this pick, man. Immediate starter. This guy's an immediate starter. I love it, dude. There it is. We following him on all socials, baby. We got him. Pick to click, baby. The pick to click. Oh, yeah.
You talk about production. We talk production versus traits with the pass rusher. This is the production side. This is why he was my 30th overall player. That's exactly what they got. Pick 44. He's got burst, and when he gets to the top of the rush, he can really fit in and he can finish. That's one of the great separators of the pass rushers.
Let's go. No one has picked Mike Green. You're absolutely right. It's kind of crazy. You're absolutely right. It's kind of crazy. Nobody's picked him. Wild. This guy's a dog, dude.
You guys made the point about these quarterbacks staying the extra year and getting that at that time and the production coming to the NFL. It worked the same for Donovan Ezra. He had a dip the year before, said he was chasing sacks instead of playing the game the way he should play. This year he let it come in.
Woo! Greedy says the character issues might be his downfall. Yeah, the character issues for Mike Green are 100% his downfall. Like, I think he's a fantastic player, but what are you gonna do, man? Character issues will be the death of you, man. Character issues will be the death of you. But I think he's a great player, 100%. But hey, the 49ers got 2 really good players. Alfred Collins, dude, he's a dog, man. He's a Texas guy. Texas Bills. They get some nasty dudes, you know what I mean? Like, just dogs in the trenches. So I think this was a fantastic pick. He's an immediate. This is the thing about Collins, he's an immediate starter, bro. Like, he is going to come in night one and just be a dog. Just be a dog. So, love it, man. So far, the Niners, that's what they needed to do. Is what do they need to do? Build their defensive, right? Trenches, their defensive line, and they absolutely have done it. So, love it. What's the mixtape looking like? I just posted it, bro. We posted it up. It looks good, my boy. Looks good. I like it, man. Who's next? Who's next? Who are the Niners going to take next, baby? Who next? Susan wants Scatterball. Greedy says, I hope the Cards or the Lambs don't take Green. That would be sickening. The Rams are going offense. They took a tight end. I'm pretty sure. Trying to catch up with all the I got to post everything, like 5,000 things. You know the vibes. Stay with me. We just posted the mixtape on Instagram. We just posted his highlight on the gram. You know the vibes. Yeah, that was a good pick. Alfred Collins, he's a hog. Molly, like I said, you get some really stout defensive production up front, man. That's what we need. I don't know. Drop your grades, chat. Let me know what you guys think. So I didn't ruin the pick for you guys. I said it right when they took. See, I'm a nice guy. I didn't ruin the pick for you. Guys. I thought about it. I was like, I don't want to ruin the pick for you guys because you guys can go on Twitter, but I try to be nice. Some of y'all don't want me to do it. So I was nice to y'all. O-line, they're going to cook on the O-line next. But look at this. Julius is Bosa, Elliott, Collins, Williams. Bosa, Williams, and Collins, bro. 100% dog of a pick, man. Dog of a pick. He's a big, somebody said that's one big SOB. Hell yeah, he is. That's exactly what I said. I said he's a big dude. That's a lot of dude. It's a lot of dude. Shit, man. My cat's looking at me like, yo, feed me, son. I got to feed this cat. We'll probably hop the live off for a little bit. We'll come back later as it gets closer to the 49ers' next pick. But we'll stay on for a little bit. This is look at how big this dude is. Look at this fucker. He is big, dude. This guy, look how this guy is massive, man. Jesus. Massive dude. Woo! It's a big MFer. He is a big boy, man. He's a man among it. Like, this is just a big body. You want to eat up space. You want to hit tackles. You want to, or hit the guard. You want to hit the center in the mouth. This is the type of guy. Get Xfinity Mobile on us for a year. Right now, unlimited 5G mobile included with your Xfinity internet. Woo! Let's see. Some people don't like it, of course. There's going to be those people that don't like it. But I think this pick was a pick to click. Means I like it. Pick to click. He ate him up in space. He's the exact same size as Kinlaw. Oh, that, you know, but this guy's a beast, man. We're going to say he's not Kinlaw. Let's just go with that. But this guy looks good, though. To me, he looks good. So did Kinlaw. Who does he remind you of? Oh man, this guy just reminds me of a big ass. Fuck man, who does he remind me of? Honestly, I don't know. This guy's just bigger than life. He's like trying to think of some nasty defensive tackles that are just like that big. It's hard to name a guy that's that bad. Maybe like Ndamukong Suh, but Suh had a lot of like. He was very athletic for his size. This guy kind of reminds me of a big guy that's nimble on his feet like that. And Ndamukong Suh is probably the first guy. Looking at this guy, the first thing that comes to mind is like an Ndamukong Suh. Let's see what the pro comps are. Alfred Collins. This guy is insane. Pro comparison. Let's see what the pro comparisons are on this guy. See what they got. He's huge, dude. He said his spin move looks more like a dancing bear than a defensive technique. Oh, pass rush arsenal is limited. Obviously, he's a big run stuffer. He dominates in the run game with the rare power and processing speed that will translate immediately to the NFL. He's a big boy. Big boy. Bigger than Jalen Carter. Yeah, he's big, dude. That's a big boy, dude.
I saw him play live in Michigan. I went down there and looked at Colton Lofton and Terrence Burks, and they look twins, almost the exact same size, which is ideal. This is someone who can really shield speed down.
Okay, here's some stuff, some notes on Matt. It's just what from Matt Barrows posted. So some notes on Alfred Collins. He played 64 of 65 games at Texas. He has an 85-inch wingspan. The second longest of the draftable defensive tackles. He's the cousin of former 49ers Trent Brown. I bet he's going to tweet something about that. We'll post it. Alfred Collins was the 5th highest graded defensive tackle in the draft this season. So you had Walter Nolan, Darius Alexander, Aeneas Peebles, Walter Nolan again, and Alfred Collins. 43, they dropped a massive defensive tackle, a 6'6", 332-pounder out of Texas. Yeah, he's a big-ass dude. 6'6", 332-pounder. Oh, my God. You want to talk about filling the gaps, bro. 6'6", 332 pounds. Jesus, Lord. That is the Niners telling us D-line. Some more D-line. Wow. Take a look at some of these picks. Okay, we'll be back a little bit. The Cardinals just drafted Will Johnson. Oh, no. The 49ers. The Cardinals, here it is. Cardinals just drafted Will Johnson. Rams took a tight end, yeah. Oh my God, that's their next Patrick Peterson. That could be the steal of draft.
He's tough on the edge. He's long. He reminds me of Patrick Surtain in that respect. He's played since day one. Michigan again. He just had a hard time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back. I gotta go feed this cat. She's saying I need to eat. So I'm gonna go feed the cat. I'm gonna take care of a couple things. We'll be back as it gets closer to the 49ers. Next pick will be live. I love the pick. Alfred Collins. We got 2 big-time boys on the D-line. We'll be back a little later. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back soon.